Hello, my beautiful soul. Welcome to this reading, and warm welcome to this channel, or welcome back. Did you know you're never alone? Ever. Yes, you may have some noise in your head and all sort of things going on. Hence, you sometimes don't hear what universe, what God, angels, your higher self is trying to tell you. Hence, where tarot comes in. I very often sit by myself, and I would take cards, and there's a very important thing here. What you want to know. Sometimes, people come and say, can I know about this? Yes, you can. But first, I need to put out the general reading or general message that your higher self wants you to know. And that is what you need to know right now. And then, yes, we can ask other questions. And sometimes I would just sit here and speak to my higher self, to God, angels, my soul family, and I would say, what do I need to know? What are we going to talk about? Like that. This is a conversation. This is a tool. This is like, these here cards are like words, and I'm just creating a sentence. And there's some major words, nouns, and verbs and adverbs, right? And we form the sentence. And that's how spirit talks. The other thing. What are we going to talk about today? And just keep in mind, this is collective and it is timeless. So, but there's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you're here. Take what resonates. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And that's okay. But thank you so much for being here, by the way. Let's go. Wow, deep. Very deep. There is... yeah. I feel like some of you are having a dark night moment. Really challenging. And I feel like whatever has happened, and sometimes not what's happened, but how other you reacted, and how, somehow you are surprised how things are affecting you. You didn't expect this to affect you in that kind of way. And it really has woken you up. Look, this is judgment. It's not here to judge you, it's set you free, but this liberation has really come to a surprise to you. But you're glad. And actually, in the moment, you might feel like, no, I just can't deal with this right now. But when it shall pass, and it shall pass, you will say to yourself, the worst thing that happened to me was actually the best thing that happened to me. Because it woke me up from sleep. Maybe I was sleepwalking. This archangel is waking you up. His musical instrument, whatever your flute or whatever it is waking you up. This is kind of like wake up call. Wakey, wakey. You need this. Well, you can ignore it and continue. But this lesson's going to come back again. And I feel like some of you are in a kind of, have you ever had this feeling where something's happening, right? Either this is losing job, getting big job, or getting married, divorced, or some sort of big event changes. Something's really significant, right? And you feel in your bones, this is the moment which you will refer to as my life before and my life after this event. It's kind of like that make or break moment, or it's a moment of, okay, it is what it is. It's just question now is this, how I am going to go forward. I want to see first where you came from, what led you to this, and where it's leading to the future. From current point, okay? Things can change anytime. So, from your past, I'm seeing your mother. Did you have the argument or disagreement regarding either monies or inheritance. Someone got the gift that it was meant for you. Something was promised, or you were expecting something, and it just didn't happen. Maybe you were waiting a gift promised, some sort, either from your family, from your mom, from some sort of female that is close to you, and it just didn't happen. It's a weird situation there. It's kind of like a silence here, but there is a lot of assumptions. You assume that this will happen and that will happen. And there's no contact whatsoever. What else do you need to know? It is a very much of some sort of childhood drama or trauma is affecting. This high priest is coming through. For some reason, either you didn't want to face it, the situation, this relationship that kind of a little bit toxic even, you know. Female somewhere along the ways is with the toxicity or controlling kind of mind. And maybe you reach the point where in your life you feel like, you know what? No, I need to stand on my own feet. I'm not a little girl, not a little boy anymore. You cannot manipulate me anymore. And I'm calling a day. Or if something event has taken place and you kind of like, no, that's it. No more. I'm not sacrificing anymore for anyone or anything. But you feel like there is like some sort of lot of unanswered questions, unfulfilled, kind of childlike needs even. So this is definitely coming from childhood, growing up, some really nurturing things, emotions have not been fulfilled. So here we are. So what's happening in the future, or from this current point, okay? Wow. To achieve that ultimate happiness, emotional happiness, you will have to work with yourself. There is no shortcuts. There is no nicer way to do it. You will have to, number 8, here we go. Make or break moment. Hello, Leo. Look how she's stroking the lion's head. That would never happen in nature, right? No. Well, the lion trusts this lady that she is not going to abuse the power. So, what this card is just suggesting, be powerful, but do not abuse the power that's given to you. I feel like someone else has abused their power or authority. And this situation is really testing you. What are you made of? Show me, what are you made of? And there is so much within you that you can actually show and grow, and you will surprise yourself. Is it going to work out? No one knows. It's really down to you. Anything else in the future? Or current situation? Anything else? It will take some time. Whatever money was promised to you, or opportunity or gift, or there was something not split between siblings, or there was material world involved, right? We have 2 aces. There was a lot of promises, but they just fizzled out. Don't know, there is something still going on. No communication, no, very childish. I feel like this lady here who is you having some issues or trouble with, it doesn't have to be just a lady, but it's very emotional. Emotions are ruling this person. They have their own issues, and it could be like generations coming. It just kind of keeps going. It just keeps coming up again and again. Now back to the items and things. You are gonna get what's yours, because look what we're having here. This belongs to you, okay? You will have to stand your ground, but don't burn the bridges before no need to burn bridges, right? No need to burn bridges. What's yours is right. And you're going to have support, a lot of support around you. And King of Pentacles is here to support you. It kind of feels like there's completely different other people, different energy, because you have woken up now. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a very slow card. It will take time. Things will not happen overnight. But what's yours is coming. Here we have, you're going to learn some very significant lesson here. And you might actually teach someone else this lesson. What are your strengths right now? What are your strengths right now? How you communicate with the universe, with yourself, will determine how quickly or how well the manifestation is going to come in your life. Okay? You could actually receive some letters of communication, but it's important for you to be not being bitter, but being honest. Being honest. And there's more than one way how to say what you want to say. All right? What your soul wants to tell you, or trying to tell you, if you're listening. What am I most afraid of losing? That is a tricky question sometimes, isn't it? It feels like as if, like, if you pronounce it out loud, someone's going to hear it and going to use against it. No, well, just keep it to yourself. But it is a very good question. Because once you look the fears in their face or name them, they don't actually seem that scary. Are you afraid to lose your home or your job? Are you afraid to lose a partner? And just understanding, what does it mean? Holding on to a person that is not yours, just to say that you're with someone? Holding on to a job that is crippling you and is toxic? I understand you have responsibilities, however, but there's ways around it, right? Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. And your today's mantra is, I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, I am, and I belong. That is ever so powerful. There is a message as well that is coming from someone from your soul family, from a soul you might never met in real life, but they're looking after you. They have some strong message here. You felt like you were left unattended, as if you were left on your own to deal with certain situations. You felt like, why no one looked after me? Life is a series of choices. Choose love. This soul, this person, this spirit is communicating with you. Though they had their life's contract, which ended. And I think some of you got upset, angry perhaps even. But they're still communicating with you. You see love hearts? That's the message from them. Love hearts are everywhere. They're in the clouds, on clothing, patterns, everywhere. Choose love. What's from your past life or your previous life? What kind of deep-rooted issues that are perhaps need to be addressed or resolved? Forgiveness. Oh my goodness. Here we have the Father. Unrequited love. There's a lot of real deep-rooted family, childlike emotions, trauma, wanting to be loved, wanting to receive the love, grief. Very deep, to be honest, very deep. There's some father figure. Look how this beautiful hand's been held. you're kind of feeling, I wish this person was still here, but they are, in their soul, in their spirit. You can hold your hands out and rub them together, or just imagine that you're holding their hand, or you'll feel it, their energy. Try meditation and just send them out love, think of them, and don't force it, but that you could be really surprised what happens when you put intentions into prayer, because everything you think is actually prayer, right? So what are you afraid of losing? One thing for sure, you will never lose, is love. Love lives forever, and so do you. And then remember a very important thing: if no one else, I love you a lot, and you are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. And if you think someone else might benefit from this reading, please do share. Please do share. That was an interesting conversation, wasn't it? I didn't expect this at all. That's why I love this type of readings. They're super surprising and deep and truthful and eye-opening in a ways. Is there anything else you want me to do reading, or different topics perhaps? Let me know in comment section. Let me know in comment section as well. And yeah, that's all I have for you. Thanks so much for being here, and I shall see you in the next reading.